Hello subscribers, myself is Kalar. In this video series, we are dealing with some demonstration of a tool which are used by penetration testers and ethical hackers. Particularly in this video, we will be dealing with some tools which are used for email harvesting and some other purpose of reconnaissance. The first tool which we are going to discuss is the harvester. Harvester contains tool for gathering subdomain names, email addresses, virtual host, and open ports. It is a very useful tool. Tool can be used as a simple command. Okay. Another tool is Recon-ng. It is a full-featured reconnaissance framework designed with the goal of providing powerful environment to conduct open source web-based reconnaissance. This tool is similar to the Metasploit. It contains modules which are loaded in particular workspace to work with, and we have to run that module. The last is very efficient and a GUI based, which is graphical user interface based tool named as Maltego. It is an open source intelligence and forensic application. It offers tremendous mining and gathering information as well as representation of these data in understandable format. What does that mean? Maltego gathers the information from open source intelligences and represent in the form of graph table, whichever is preferred by the user. So let's talk about theory here and jump towards the demonstration. The first tool which we are going to discuss is the harvester. To read the manual page of harvester, you have to enter harvester dash h. Dash h stands for help. This command will return you the available flags which can be used with the tool. Dash D flag is used to specify your target domain. Dash L limit the number of search results and dash B to specify the source from which you wanted to grab the data. These all are the search engines which are used by the harvester to get the data. Now we will conduct our reconnaissance using these flags. We have specified the kali.org as a target and we have used all the sources. Then we limited our result by 15. Then we'll hit enter. This tool will take a while because it has to search all the search engines or the sources to get data. So while a harvester is running, we will look at our next tool which is Recon-ng. To start Recon-ng, we will enter recon-ng. So the tool is open. So there are two concepts regarding this tool. The first is workspace and the next is marketplace. The workspace is a thing which I virtually created for a specific target. Like if I have four targets, then I am going to create four workspaces. So I can segregate all the data and modules regarding to that. Okay. I hope it's clear to you. So let's find out how many workspaces I have created till now. For that, I have to use this command. So I have total four workspaces in which default is made by tool itself and other three which are created by me. So there are two options. Either I can load any of these workspace or I can create them. So to create a new workspace, we can hit enter workspaces create and the name which you are going to dedicate your workspace just like or any other word. But I am not going to create any new workspace. I will use existing work. So for that I use this command load and HTS. As you can see here, the workspace is loaded. The another concept is the marketplace. Marketplace is the place where all the modules are listed down. For marketplace, you can install the modules. Modules are nothing but a program which will conduct a specific task of your reconnaissance. Let's have a look at how many modules we have available in Reconnaissance, Recon-ng. So, so as you can see, there are so many modules available. From this, some of them I have installed and some of them are not. Suppose I want to install this module from the marketplace, then I'm going to copy this name of the module, then enter a command marketplace, then install and the name of the module and hit enter. So a module is installed. To list how many modules we have installed till yet, we have to enter this command modules, then search. So these are the number of modules which we have installed. So now we are going to perform a host discovery using this module, host resolve. For that purpose, first we have to load the module. To do that, we will use the command modules load and then the name of module. As you can see here, the module is now loaded. So now we have to specify our target. First of that, we have to check is any target defined previously because I have used in this workspace before as well. So the source is set as kali.org. So our target is kali.org. So I don't have any problem with that. I'm going to run this module on this target. For our example, for running the module, I'll hit run. So this module has given us two active hosts. Similarly, you can change the target using this option, this command, option set source. If you see the source, now the source has been changed. Now we will run same module against this new target and the module given us a 5 active hosts. So this was all about the tool. In the list, you can have various modules for reconning email, reverse resolve, and all that stuff. So that was all about Recon-ng. We will simply exit this tool, and here we can see the output of Harvester is also ready. So Harvester has given us number of IPs. Mm, Unfortunately, Harvester didn't find any email, but found the bunch of emails and some interesting URLs. So this was the result of the harvester. You can also redirect the output of the harvester to any file because it is not convenient to run and wait for this output all the time. So it is better to generate an output file using redirection tool, simply like this. So Let's move towards our next tool. We will going to discuss an interesting tool, which is a graphical user interface tool, Maltego. We are using community edition of Maltego. To use Maltego, you firstly have to register yourself on their site, and then with the same email ID and password, you have to put here to work with the tool. It's taking a bit time to load. Yeah, the tool is loaded. There are various tabs available in this tool, but we are particularly working with investigation tab. To start our reconnaissance, we will simply create a new file using this icon. So we'll hit enter here. So the new file is loaded. In our case, we have a domain name as a target. You might have an email ID or phone number as a primary target. So you can simply scroll down and find an email ID and number here. Hmm, So there is a phone number. Hmm, Email, yeah, there is an email. You can use this functionality of Maltego if you have an email ID or phone number as a target. We have domain name as a target, so we will click here and drag and drop this domain name here. Mm, yeah, here. This is the information we can change the target. The target was at this site.org and press OK. So as we have entered our target here, we have to hit right click to know all the transform. Transforms mean all the information which wanted to gather from this target. In our case, we wanted to know email addresses, so we'll hit this transform. If your target is a small industry, small company, or any single email, so it is preferred to hit all transform. So, but in my case, I don't know how much big target is. So I'll prefer entering one by one manually. Firstly, I am going with email. Here you can see it is running the transform to get email ID related to the target. And within second, the Martigo found some email IDs. Now let's look at any other transform. So let's find any person regarding to this domain. If Martigo can find any person. Yeah, the Martigo got some of the person. In this way, you can try all the transform regarding the target. The specialty about Martigo is that the ability of the tool to represent the gathered information in such a form. You can change the diagram, like if you like to have a T diagram or a spider like this, so you can choose according to your wish. Later on, after performing all the reconnaissance, you can simply save this file for your future references. And by pressing this save button. So this was all about the tools which are used by most of pen testers and hackers, ethically hackers. So in next video, we are going to discuss about the search engines which are used by most penetration testers and ethical hackers. So we'll stop our session now. Thank you.